Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of TWF. Believe it or not, this is week 15. 15! Blimey. Craziness, isn't it? So, what have we got today? We've got quite a bit of a stacked card and quite a few interviews as well to go over, quite frankly. But you know what? You're here for some wrestling fun. Let's get some wrestling started off straight away as we see the fabulous Moolah take on Victoria. So let's get this first match started. I've got my headset on. Let's get this match rung. Just checking everything's alright and you can hear everything and everything's fine and dandy. As Fabulous Moolah comes down to the ring. Fabulous Moolah not having the best time. I don't think she's won a match just yet. Which is funny because she actually came very close to winning the first Battle Royal that she was in. But there we go, that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. The way the game is played, as they say. Not the game. And all that. And here comes Victoria. Someone who should really build on what's happened. Teddy Long is the referee in this match. This match is scheduled for 20 minutes. We'll see if it goes the whole distance. We don't know right now. So, what happened last time we saw each other? Quite a fair bit, quite frankly. Ted DiBiase got attacked. We might get a bit of a... load this space. We might get a bit of an interview with him later on, hopefully. Whoa, Teddy Long fell down just then. Teddy Long's cut open. Oh dear. I didn't see that because my computer decided to just show up a display to say I'm low on space. But there we go. So who's taking charge in this match so far? It looks like Moolah is actually. But we'll see if Victoria can actually withstand the beating. The current women's champion is Sasha Banks, the second champion to hold the strap after Becky Lynch was unable to successfully defend it against her for the second time. Obviously the first match was a bit of a draw, so they had a rematch and Sasha Banks came out on top. Right now we are looking for a number one contender for the women's title. We might get a bit more of a clearer picture on that this evening. Who knows? But right now, it's Moolah versus Victoria. I'd like to see Victoria actually make more of an impression on TWF. I think she should be well high up in the ranks and definitely a challenger for the title. But to be fair, Moolah could as well, you know. Veteran heel there. Nice snap suplex from Victoria as well. But to me, Victoria just is really... Wow, nice standing moonsault, which gets just a one count. Victoria's more aggression and definitely more of an attack kind of wrestler. Whereas Moolah, it's kind of like the dirtiest female in the game, if you will. Oh, big boot, which Moolah successfully defended against. However, wow, what a spinning slam there. That could be it for Victoria. No, we're just one count. Moolah kicked out after one. That is very impressive. Certainly didn't expect that, quite frankly. As Victoria goes in for the ground and pound. And Teddy Long's red face. He's covered in blood. Moolah with that combo to the torso. See, they're tough shots, they are. Wow, look at that. Just repeated uppercuts there. But Victoria there, driving the wind right out of Moolah as she goes in for the pin. Still only gets a 1 count. Wow, she's had to do quite a fair bit to try to put Moolah away, it would seem. But let's face it, Moolah is a tough old SOB. Well, she's not even an SOB. A DOB? Daughter of a bitch? She's tough. Tough as old boots. That's what Moolah is. Look at those solid punches. She could actually cause a major upset and win this match, quite frankly. And it would be quite an upset. Victoria goes in for another pin attempt. Gets a 2 count this time, though. But Moolah's replied with a pin count of her own. Wow! He gets a 2 count immediately on Victoria. It just shows you how close this match is. As we're coming up close to the halfway stage in the match. It's much more of a ball fest than I expected it would be, to be fair. Moolah positioning. Oh, big DDT from Victoria. I think that was a desperation move to get her back in the match. Didn't quite work though. Moolah was able just to get up immediately from that. So far it looks like all of Victoria's attacks are not having much of an effect on Moolah. And Moolah with that gut kick there. There we go, halfway through the match now. Wow, pancake slam. Victoria goes in for the pin. I don't think that's going to be enough though. No, Moolah kicked out at 2. You need something more than just a pancake slam just to try to finish Moolah. Again, Moolah blocks that big boot. And returns with her own little tackle there. Fabulous Moolah running. And again, driving that foot into the back of Victoria. Victoria with that front falling suplex though. And she's got the Boston Crab locked in, it looks like. Moolah was able to reverse it. And look at that. Looks like a backbreaker there for Moolah. Looks like she's got her where she wants. No! Victoria comes back with a Russian side sweep. But to no avail. Moolah comes back immediately. Whoa, what's this? Wow, that gut wrench. And again with the Russian side sweep, taking both ladies out. But Moolah's first one up. She's beginning to feel all the moves though now. I think she's starting to get a bit winded. Power slam. Victoria's getting hyped now. Nice clothesline. Oh, but the eye rake to get Moolah back in the match. Instantly, completely takes her out. Oh, we're going to see that spin again. That was a nice move. But Victoria's not able to get any momentum from it. And Moolah looks to be exhausted right there. I think it's all starting to have a bit of an effect on her. Victoria's driving the wind out of Moolah again. Positioning Moolah. We're going to see something special right now. Just a series of punches. Victoria's gone up top though. And that moonsault from up top. Looks like it hit, but didn't quite hit all of it. Let's see if this is enough. No! So close. Incredibly close. 2.9. And Victoria with that gut wrench again. Moolah with the eye rake DDT. But again, Victoria is just too exhausted to actually take advantage and capitalise on this positive momentum. Oh, and a malfunction at the junction. You know what, we are coming close now to the end stages, the closing minutes of the match. Are we even going to find a winner? That could be the other question. Moolah stomping the back of Victoria. And again with the gut wrench. See, the clever thing with this move is that it's incredibly difficult for Moolah to get a rope break, really. And there's that tackle. I think Moolah's starting to feel exhausted now. And we've got the small package. This could be it. This could be a stolen. Whoa, Moolah, incredibly close. Almost got the win. Big DDT from Victoria. She needs to get the pin. No, snap suplex from Moolah. Still the back and forth action is going on. And the big clothesline from Victoria. Looks like Victoria is getting ready for a finishing blow. And thank you Mikey EXE2 or Mikey XE2 for the follow. And thank you for watching. I hope you're well. Victoria right now, we've got 15 seconds left. Victoria's not taking advantage. She needs to get the pin now. This is going to end in a draw. Oh! No! No! Oh, man. Time limit has run out. Just as Victoria locked in a pin. That could have ended it, but Victoria was just too slow. The match ends in a draw. Wow, 83%. Not actually that great a match, quite frankly. But there we go. That's the way the first match has gone. Bit of a surprise. I thought Victoria would actually stand a better chance there. But now we are actually hearing something's going on backstage right now in the car park. What's going on in the car park? We've got a camera there. Okay, we're going to transfer right now to the parking lot. What's going on? That's Bradshaw. Bradshaw's flat on his back. Someone's attacked Bradshaw. Wait, is that a shadowy figure at the back there? Bradshaw got attacked. Now, obviously, the last time we saw Ted DiBiase also got attacked. Ooh. Now the question is, obviously, where is Guy Fieri? I think he's still in hospital. We need to find that out. But you know what? We'll find that out later. We've still got some more wrestling to watch. So right now, let's get another match set up. Man, who could take out Bradshaw? It looks like one person took out Bradshaw as well. So, the next match is going to be, it's another ladies match. Because it's a bit of a ladies night going on today. We're going to see Charlotte Flair in action. And she is going to have a second, because she has got her good old daddy at ringside to see for moral support, obviously. And she's taken on Eve Torres. Just check over the settings. It's still all good. Let's get this match started. Wow, we're only 20 minutes into the show, and already such a lot has gone on. Here is Charlotte coming down. The Queen not had any luck at all in TWF so far, but then, after recruiting her daddy, Ric Flair, indeed, recruiting her dad Ric Flair to her side to manage her, she actually had a draw. Who knows, she might actually pick up a win against Eve. I think Charlotte's desperate for a win, because right now she's still lurking at the bottom of the league right now. And here is Eve Torres. And Teddy Long has patched himself up after busting himself open in that first match. Silly boy. But yeah, let's just talk a bit more about what we've just seen. So Bradshaw was in the parking lot, got attacked by an unknown attacker. Now, obviously, the APA took out Guy Fieri. This was about a month ago now. Guy Fieri's still in hospital, I believe. So who has Guy Fieri hired someone to take out the APA? We need to find out. We need definitely word with some people. Like I said, we're going to have a word with Ted DiBiase later on. Ted DiBiase hired Guy Fieri for those catching up with the story. Ted DiBiase hired the APA to take out Guy Fieri, who kind of didn't referee the way that Ted DiBiase liked, as Eve Torres puts in the rear naked chokehold there on Victoria. It looked like she was actually making quite a big effort against Charlotte there. And so far Eve has got quite a lot of the attacking. And a great DDT to start off. Who knew Eve could be this much of a powerhouse, but no, that big backdrop from Victoria gets her back in the match. Still looks like Charlotte's on the back. Did I just say Victoria? I think I did, didn't I? I think I'm still watching the last match. But Charlotte does seem to be on the back foot quite a fair bit in this match. Maybe her confidence has been knocked from all the losses that she's been experiencing. And Eve comes out on top of that, back and forth. Those knife edge chops and standing moonsault. It gets a 1 count already. See, the question is, what kind of a wild card Ric Flair is going to be? Is he going to be that much of a reaction? Who knows? And there's those knife edge chops. Daddy would be proud. Charlotte goes in for the pin and just gets a 1 count so far. And Eve, oh, reverses. She tried to do a bump, but Charlotte reverses it. Just perfect timing. But he gets the armbar locked in. This is a fantastic display from Eve so far. I would never have thought it possible, quite frankly. I would have thought that Charlotte, on paper, should be much more able to put away Eve in seconds, really. But like I say, maybe Charlotte's really had a bit of a knock from all the losses that she's had. Big knife edge chop. Oh, and Charlotte ducked from that crossbody and drove the running knee attack right into the spine of Eve Torres there. Looks painful. And we've got the figure four from Charlotte Flair. Eve was able to break it and get a DDT in. Look at that combination of forearm smashes there. But Charlotte locks in the sleeper and it turned it into a dragon sleeper. Too close to the ropes though. The referee called it instantly. And again with that, those solid knife edge chops. Big powerbomb from Charlotte Flair. That could do it, you know. No, she wants to tap. She wants to lock in the figure four leg lock instead. It might be a mistake, quite frankly. I think she could have got the pin right there. Eve came back with a hip toss. And a big clothesline. And a dropkick. Eve is now in firm control of this match, it would seem. And again with the tackle. Oh, Eve is hyped now. She's gone up top. Big move. Oh, and the moonsault. But too close to the ropes. And Ric Flair has distracted the referee. Wow. What a move from Charlotte. And a spear from Charlotte. And the referee is still focused on Rick right now. The referee is still, Teddy Long is still having a good old argument with Ric Flair. I know he's stopping it now. We had some incredible scenes from Charlotte just then. Wow. Eve Torres coming back though. And Charlotte with the backbreaker. Charlotte goes up top herself this time and has her own moonsault. Don't know if she quite got all of it though. Charlotte's gone in for the pin. Could this be it? No, incredibly close. Eve kicked out at 2.9. And we've got another back and forth, which Eve wins again. And look at that spinning neck breaker. The knife edge chops from Charlotte Flair. And the big woo. That's why she's a fair. Wow, that was a big boot from Eve. And again with moonsault, but again too close to the ropes. And that was a nice sidewalk slam from Charlotte to get her back in the game. Going up top. Moonsault. This could be it now. That's it. Charlotte wins. Charlotte wins. That is Charlotte's first major win in the TWF. And 74%, not a great match, quite frankly. But who cares? It's a win. A win is a win at the end of the day. Wow. Fantastic scenes so far. Blimey. You know what? We've got to get another match in though, haven't we? Especially before the break. But let's change out the referee because good old Teddy Long, he needs a bit of a break. Let's put Aubrey Edwards in charge of this next one. And we are going to see it's going to be a men's singles match with Baron Corbin, and he's going to take on George the Animal Steele. Everything is set up fine. Let's get the match bell rung. And here is Baron Corbin. So far he's the Everton of TWF, very much in the mid leagues, the mid-carders. And he's taking on George Animal Steele. This could be a bit of a messy fight. Obviously, every time George Animal Steele has come out, he's pretty much made every opponent of his bleed. Those vicious bites that he does. However, even though he's made all of his opponents bleed, he hasn't actually picked up any wins so far. So George Animal Steele is languishing at the bottom of the men's league. Whoa, Corbin tried to get a big boot in early on there. Instead, he set us for a hammerlock. And that's a big old scoop slam from George Animal Steele there. Baron Corbin with that lovely clothesline and the ground and pound. But George Animal Steele just pushes Corbin off of him. See, the thing is, George Animal Steele is a barbaric wrestler. He will do absolutely anything to take hold of the match. So I'm going up against Kurt Angle and he was choking Kurt and he was biting Kurt, doing anything to try to get the win. And Corbin with that sleeper. Still early on in the match. This match is also scheduled for 20 minutes. Here's George Animal Steele. Whoa, again with that choke, just as we were saying earlier. And he's biting him. It looks like he's kissing him there, but he's not. It's a bite. It's a kiss with teeth right there. And stomping on the chest. Corbin replies with a hammerlock, focusing on the arms of the animal, it would seem at the minute. And again with the bite. If he keeps this up, we're going to see Corbin with a red crimson mask all over his face soon. Oh, and my word, Corbin just replies with a headbutt. He goes in for a pin. It might be a bit early for that. Yeah, the animal kicks out at 1. A bit early for that. I think he needs to do a bit more offense. But that was a nice reversal of the suplex there from Corbin. Oh, but there's the choke again. The animal earning his title there. Is the animal going to go for a valid move? Yes, he's got that stretch put on the arm. Corbin there. See, George Animal Steele is definitely an old guard. A veteran wrestler. George Animal Steele just pounding Corbin as he goes in for the pin. Still too early. How rude. My camera has shut off. I'm trying to watch the wrestling here. Luckily, I don't think I missed much. It's still the early days of the match. But George Animal Steele seems to be inflicting quite a fair bit of punishment there on Corbin. Both of these guys are not fan favourites. So it's interesting to see how the crowd are reacting to this match, quite frankly. George Animal Steele with those stomps to the head of Baron Corbin. And that front falling suplex. And the leg lock. Oh, what an undercut suplex there. Undercut suplex. Uppercut is what I meant by that. European uppercut. Undercut suplex. What am I on about? Oh, nice takedown from Corbin. Corbin actually looks quite a fair bit knackered. And that big slam from the animal which drives Corbin out of the ring.
10 minutes gone.
You know, Corbin needs to get back in the ring though. The outside is the worst place he could be. A big back body drop. We're halfway through this match now. And George Animal Steele with that choke.
Break.
Corbin with that big backdrop, really to get him back in the match, because he needs to do everything that he can to get back in the match right now. I think the animal has been the far stronger character in this match. Wow, he was close to getting himself ruled out as well. Big move by Corbin. This might be the finisher. He just did a tackle. Come on, Corbin. And he goes in for the leg lock. Go for the pin, man. He could have done enough there, I think, on the animal. The animal with the bite again. Yep, Corbin's busted open. And again. The kiss with teeth. But there we go. Deep six. And Corbin's going up top with that big splash. But he had his feet under the ropes. It was an illegal pin attempt. Oh, and a malfunction at the junction. Corbin is just a little bit too tired now. Ah, but again with the deep six. And we've got the chicken wing. A chicken wing sleeper. An old style move. And solid punch. The animal may seal this one. No. Corbin's come back in with the backdrop. Who is going to steal this one? They seem to be both a bit dazed and confused right now. And a takedown attempt from Corbin, but Corbin is far, far suffering the effects of this match here. Corbin's finding it difficult to actually stand up straight. Look at him, he's unable to actually make a move. Oh, with that chicken wing, this might be it. No, too close to the ropes. Oh, end of days. That was the end of days. And a big, hard scoop slam from George Animal Steele. He needs to try and get the pin. We're coming up to the closing minutes of the match. Corbin looks worse for wear right now. Look at that. Oh, wow. Corbin tried to set the animal up for something, but he just can't stand up anymore. All George has to do is pin him, and I think he's got this match. Come on, George. End it for the sake of everyone here. Corbin's trying to come back, though. Oh, and a big backdrop. The tackle, though, from the animal. Go for the pin, man. You've got 1 minute left. Oh, and that shoulder breaker. Not seen that for a while.
30 more seconds.
The animal needs to do something. Come on, George.
10 more seconds.
And we've seen that deep six again. Draw. Wow. God almighty. Can someone pin? Oh, wow. How disheartening is that? It's a 95% match. You know what? Corbin was exhausted. George could have finished that match if he wanted to. But for some reason, he just didn't. Oh, boy. What do you have to say for that? I don't know. But you know what? We're coming up to a commercial break. But before we do, we're going to go backstage because the Strike Force are preparing for their match later on. Let's have a quick word with them. Over to you, Strike Force. Here we are. We've got to make a difference in this match. We have a bad loss on our career. We need to turn our career around. I know, I don't know how though. Every time we try, we reach a wall and we just fail, and I blame myself. Stop! Stop being so negative. We are Strike Force. We have to do this. Arriba! I know. Say it, arriba! Why? Come on, man, arriba! Arriba! Wow, okay. Tempers are running wild. Strike Force, we'll see them later on take on the New Age Outlaws, so come back for that. Ladies and gentlemen, though, right now, I need to let my dog out. So we're going to take a couple of minutes just to go to the loo, get a drink, do all that necessary business. So we'll be right back in 2 minutes' time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I hope you have your drink, you've been to the loo in super quick time and you're ready to watch some more wrestling, because right now we've got the next match set up. We have got Strike Force, Tito Santana, Rick Martel taking on the New Age Outlaws, comprising of Road Dogg and Mr. Ass. All the settings are correct. Let's get the match bell rung. And here they come to the ring, Strike Force. Strike Force, a team that found each other through their losing ways and decided to unite to form a tag team. And sadly, they've not had that much luck either as a tag team. But here they are taking on two members of D-Generation X. Road Dogg and Mr. Ass. Badass Billy Gunn. Aubrey Edwards officiating once again. And this is our only tag match this evening as well. Like I say, it's been a bit of a ladies match. Ladies night, really. We've got 3 ladies matches. We've got one more still to come. New Age Outlaws coming off of a big victory a few weeks back, and they're going to want to build on that. Whereas Strike Force had a big loss recently. Rick Martel's confidence has really shot, so he really needs a bit of a pick-me-up. Badass Billy Gunn tagged in with a backslide, but it's far too early for that nonsense. So tag team matches run for 45 minutes, slightly longer than normal singles matches. But to be fair, they're usually over in far quicker than that. But yeah, so far we could really do with a win. Out of 3 matches, we've had 2 draws. What are the chances of that? Terrible. Terrible. Road Dogg Jesse James has been tagged in. Right now they've done really well to isolate the model from his corner, but he is making his way back to Tito Santana right now. And Road Dogg's completely denying them of a bit of double team action. Road Dogg Jesse James tried for a suplex there, but Tito actually reversed. Tried to come back with a drop kick, but Road Dogg just walked away from it. Double team action, nice double suplex to Tito. So Billy Gunn goes in for the pin, gets a 1 count. And Tito comes back with a suplex of his own. So on paper, who do I think is the stronger tag team? Obviously the New Age Outlaws. They've been the tag team for far longer amount of time than Strike Force. And I think they are the stronger team, quite frankly. But you know what? Strike Force have got that little bit of magic. Sometimes they can get that win. They have indeed got wins before. But they're just very unlucky, quite frankly. As the model Rick Martel is back in the ring. That headlock and punch, old style move there. He goes in for a pin. I think it's a bit early. Didn't even get a 1 count. Billy Gunn's arm was already up in the air. We're going to see a bit of a tag team? No, but we are going to see a great bulldog there. Road Dogg tried hook the leg pin and gets just a 1 count. And we've got a bit of back and forth action going on, which Road Dogg just comes out on top with.
Give up.
Now the tag team champions right now, the reigning defending tag team champions, is the Lucha House Party, Lince Dorado and Kalisto. They've actually been defending it several times now. They seem to be unstoppable. Number one contenders, I believe, is Vader and Eric Young. A tag team just brought together out of blind luck. All thanks to Strikeforce. Strikeforce was their main competition, and they ended up beating Strikeforce. And are now major title contenders. Obviously Strikeforce are wanting to earn a win to get back into that title hunt. As are the New Age Outlaws. As Tito mounts Billy Gunn in the corner. And that big clothesline. And a snapmare from Billy Gunn as he runs to the ropes with that running elbow drop. All change. Everyone's in the ring right now. Bit of dueling Irish whips going on. And Rick Martel with that old-fashioned headlock and punch. We've seen that a few times now from him. Give him a few more minutes, he might do it again. And the camel clutch, which has brought Tito in the ring to break it up. I think he was a bit worried of Rick Martel tapping out already. A chin breaker from Rick Martel. And a great little suplex, old-fashioned textbook suplex there from Jesse James. As he tags in Billy Gunn. Oh, that was a nice underhook suplex from the model. And a front falling suplex to Billy Gunn. Tito is back in the ring, and Mr. Ass says no to that double team attempt. Oh, Rick Martel has been busted open. Mr. Ass's ground and pound cut him open. Tito's gone up top. And that double axe handle to the back of Billy Gunn. Oh, a little bit of a cheeky low blow. And a jackhammer from Billy Gunn. Rick Martel manages to break it up. I think he might have just saved it for their team, quite frankly. I think that jackhammer could have won the match. I was not expecting a jackhammer from Mr. Ass. Faymaster! A Faymaster to Tito. And a standing suplex which drives Jesse James out of the ring. And Billy was about to pound Rick Martel. Oh, it's all broke down now. Everything's going on. Standing suplex from Rick Martel to Billy Gunn on the outside. Rick Martel is the legal man right now. And so is Jesse James, who's currently suffered a bit of a beating from Tito. Oh, but look at this. He's driving him back to the corner so he could tag in Billy Gunn. This is not looking good. Oh, tried a double team, but luckily Martel denied them. A backbreaker from Martel just to get in. Gotta think that Martel's probably suffering a fair bit right now, but that suplex sends Mr. Ass to the outside. Billy Gunn's in the corner. And a nice little reversal. Puts Billy Gunn back in charge and live. That was a nice sliding neck breaker there. And that was a nice double team. A dual clothesline as Rick Martel managed to tag in. Tito Santana goes up top for the splash, but it's far too close to the ropes. Absolutely pointless doing that. Jesse James tagged back in. Double drop kick. Tito running with that crossbody. Tito's going for the pin. Billy Gunn breaks it up and decides just to run down. And of course, when Road Dogg says, "Are you ready?" we know he really means, suck it.
20 minutes gone.
Pump handle drop. Oh, and Rick Martel with the drop kick. Road Dogg with a big powerbomb to Rick Martel. He tags in Billy Gunn. As Billy Gunn and Rick Martel have a bit of a back and forth action going on. No, Billy Gunn comes out on top with that big clothesline. And Rick Martel is absolutely spewing blood everywhere. Oh, Tito's holding Billy Gunn there. And Rick Martel's got a piece of wood. Oh, and he's used it on Billy Gunn. What a bad boy move that is. I think he just needs to use anything to try to get back in the match. And he's resorted to illegal weaponry. Foreign objects. Oh, a nice armbar. This might be enough. No, Billy Gunn was able to break out of it. And it's all going off in the ring now, as Tito just calmly walks to his corner. Tito's tagged back in, and so is Jesse James. All change. And we've got a double team from Strikeforce. And look at that elbow drop from Tito to the back of Jesse James. Jesse James, small package. No, too close to the ropes. I thought he had him there. And again, small package, but again, too close to the ropes. Wow. Tito's up top. Splash. Rope break again, though. Far too close to the ropes. Billy Gunn's been sent to the outside, dismissed. And a nice tackle. Tito with the figure four, which Billy Gunn just breaks out completely. And a power driver to Billy Gunn from Rick Martel. It's all going off. Oh, we've got a pin. Tito has won. I did not see that coming. Tito with that little sunset, was it a roll-up pin? It looked like a sunset pin to me. A roll-up pin on Road Dogg. Wow. And look at that. Match evaluation 100. It's about time we've got some good matches going on tonight. We needed that. Oh, dearie me. What a match. Now, before we do anything, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier this evening, Ted DiBiase was attacked a few weeks ago, savagely, by an unknown assailant. He is currently in hospital, and we can actually go live to him now for an exclusive interview. Ted, are you there? Someone going to patch him through? Yeah. Ted? I'm here. Oh, man, I can't believe it. I was there in the car park, getting out of my limousine. I was told Virgil would meet me, but instead I got attacked from behind. I don't mind that, but it wasn't just one person. It was 3. That was dirty tricks, Guy Fieri. I'd like to know who you hired. All I saw was black. And you know what? I don't mind the beating. But getting the spray paint off my back, that was bad. You know, Guy Fieri, or Fieri, or however you want to say your name, you just cashed a check that you can't cash. That check has bounced, boy. I'm coming for you. And I'm about to do a cough which is completely unrelated and certainly not COVID. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, completely unrelated cough there. I think I need a little bit of something. Sponsored by... Oh, if only. You know what? Red Stripe, if you want to sponsor me, get in touch. But now we need to get back to the wrestling. We've still got 2 matches to watch, ladies and gentlemen. So, who is next? That is a good question. Who is on the list? Oh, okay. Next up on the list, we've got our last women's match for this evening, which pictures another DX member, Tori, taking on Taryn Terrell. Let's put Hebner in. Why not? And let us go back to 20 minutes long, as it's a singles match. And more importantly, let's unmute so that you can hear all the action. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this match started. And here comes Taryn Terrell to the ring. As I don my headphones. Taryn Terrell's had some excellent victories recently, and she's going to want to build on that. She's actually in the title picture. I dare say that a win here would put her into #1 contendership. And here comes Tori, the 3rd member of D-Generation X right now. We've just seen the New Age Outlaws lose to Strike Force. So she's going to want to show that she can do what the lads can't, you know? As I put my camera back on. How rude. There we go. So obviously, let's talk about that interview then with Ted DiBiase from the hospital. Ted DiBiase blaming Guy Fieri, but he was saying that 3 people attacked him. 3 people attacked him, dressed in black. And you know what? We saw a shadowy figure take out Bradshaw earlier today. Spray paint, what was all that about? I don't know. I think we need to have a word with Guy Fieri. Hopefully he'll be out of the hospital next week. We're going to try and see if we can get an exclusive word with him. And quite frankly, we need to see what's going on between them 2. They need to sort it out. Right now, these 2 ladies need to sort it out. Still early on in the match, and Taryn Terrell, that nice little reverse elbow. They're still feeling each other out though. As Terrell tried, I think she wanted to do some kind of running elbow drop there, but decided against it. And Tori with that snapmare. And a front falling suplex. And a nice pin attempt early on. Just gets a 1 count on Tori so far. And like I say, if Terrell wins this match, that's going to put her into title contention. She could be taking on Sasha Banks for the women's title very, very soon. And if Tori wins the match, well, that's going to put her slap bang in the title picture as well. Maybe not in title contention, but it will certainly put her in the hunt. Like I say, it's been a bit of a ladies' night. This is the 3rd women's match today. Our final match later this evening, after this match, we are going to see Viscera take on Bray Wyatt. That's a lot of beef. And another pin attempt. This could finish it. No, just the one. You know, Tori really isn't wearing a big top, is she? That's just a sliver of a top right there. Now, if you're to ask me who should come out on top on this match, it's a bit of a tiff one because they're both tough cookies, quite frankly. I always think that Tori could have gone further with her singles career, but never really did. And Terrell is a former TNA champion. She's not won the TWF championship yet, though. And did she just take the piss out of Tori for throwing up the X? Tori gone in for the pin, though. Hooked the leg and just got a 2 count on Terrell. Oh, look at those knees to the head. And again, Tori with the hook of the leg. Still just gets a 2 count. And a snap suplex. Tori really needs to do something special to get that 3 count on Terrell. So we're coming up to the halfway point in the match. Tori going for a pin again. She might have it. No, she doesn't. Taryn gets that elbow up just in time. And Tori just throws Terrell to the outside. It's a bad place you want to be. Everything hurts on the outside. You've got the concrete floor.
10 minutes gone.
You can't win the match either on the outside. So whatever happens on the outside is just pure pain. Big DDT to the outside there. As Tori gets back in the ring. And you see Terrell is rocked right there. Big power slam from Tori. I was about to say that Tori might have found her groove right there. And there you go, driving her shoulder into the torso of Terrell. Whoa! Rapid elbows there. I think she needed to do that to get back in the match. And there's that backbreaker from Tori though, to put her back into a strong stead. There's that front falling suplex. Tori has quite the command of the match at the minute. And we've got a pin. This might be it. No! So close. Oh, and Terrell with the pin attempt. My word! The action is back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy. Generally thought both of those women could win the match. And that was a big backdrop from Tori. Tori goes for the roll up, bit too close to the ropes. Can't do anything there. And a snap suplex from Terrell to get her back into the match. And a big DDT. Tori, she goes for the cover. She might have to. She had this. This might be it. No. My word, what a match. And Tori just decided to throw her to the outside. She wants to finish off on the outside. Oh, and a big body drop to the outside there. Oh, and a cutter. Terrell hits the cutter on Tori on the outside. Got a few minutes left of this match. You know what? They are so close, both of them. And a spear from Terrell. If she hits another cutter, she might actually have this match in the bag. Tori's in command though. And a snap suplex from Terrell. I think that was a move in desperation just to get her back in the match for a bit. And a spear again. And Tori with a big punch there. And Tori with a spear. Tell you what, these two wrestlers are so evenly matched. This is a fantastic match, ladies and gentlemen. I'd hate to call it, quite frankly. Oh, are we going to see a superplex? It's from the second rope. No! Terrell headbutted Tori, and she's just waiting now for the crossbody. This might be it. That's got to be it. Yes! Terrell. What a win! What a match. That was fantastic. We thought Tori was going to hit that superplex from the second rope until she did a headbutt and just went with a crossbody. 91%. That's rubbish. That should be far, far higher. That was a great match. Possibly the match of the night, quite frankly. Brilliant match. And I hope you all enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, though, we are now at the point where we get to see the main event. And the main event is going to put Viscera up against Bray Wyatt. And there he is. We're going to keep Earl Hebner in, but the settings are still going to be 20 minutes long. Everything's all fine. Let's get this main event match started. So here comes Viscera. Viscera's not actually won a single match yet in TWF, which is surprising because you'd think a big fella like that just needs to really fall on someone to get a win. And here is Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt just missed out on the #1 contendership, recently losing out to Jeff Jarrett. Otherwise, we could have seen him take on Jimmy Snuka for the TWF World Championship belt very soon. But instead, we're going to see Jeff Jarrett do that. As the match begins, Bray Wyatt takes the early lead there. The first blood, if you will. Now, if you ask me, Bray Wyatt should win this match. But then again, look at the size, look at the amount of meat going on in this match, quite frankly. Because here's the thing, Bray is not a small person by any means. Oh, that was a nice reversal of the suplex. But there's that chokehold, that lifting chokehold. And that just shows you how much beef is in the ring. They both ran towards each other and no one went down. But Bray did manage to actually knock down the Viscera with that big tackle just there. So this is... Oh, and we've got a submission attempt already. But this is the main event, ladies and gentlemen, for week 15. I can't believe it's been 15 weeks. Who do you think is going to come out on top on this one? Like I said, I think it's going to be Bray. But who knows? Maybe Viscera will drive Bray towards a draw. The third one for the night. Here's hoping not. Here's hoping we get a clear winner. As Viscera slams Bray into the mat there. Big leg drop. Yeah, Viscera hasn't really made a mark. That's a big DDT from Bray Wyatt. And a senton. And look at those powerful blows from Viscera. I was just about to say, Viscera's not made any mark in the TWF. He is ranked bottom in the singles tournament. And that surprises me, because you'd have thought, you know, big lad like that, he'd be able to beat someone. But he hasn't done yet. He really has struggled. But who knows, maybe this time Bray Wyatt will be his first win. His first victory. A victory for Viscera. I say that as Bray Wyatt comes back into the match with a couple of sentons to Viscera's limp body. He goes for the pin. Ooh, very close, had a 2 there. But Viscera definitely kicked out at 1. Ooh, there's a bit of a low punch there. And Bray locks in the Boston Crab. See, Bray's being very clever working on the legs there. Because you've got a big lad like Viscera. If you can't stand up, then you're going to struggle in this match, aren't you? That's a powerful slap punch there. Bray with a roll up. Gets a 2 count already. This match could be quite a quick match, quite frankly. Whoa, the rapid shoulders. Viscera gone for pin, but only gets 1 count. Bray. Bray goes up top. Oh, and he comes back down again. He wussed out. What's all that about? Viscera picking up Bray. Ooh, we could have seen some corner action, but Bray reversed it right there. And a sidewalk slam from Viscera to get him back into the action. And another sidewalk slam from Viscera. Oh, but it looks like Viscera took more of a brunt out on it there, as Bray was the first one to get up from it. Bray goes in for the pin. Gets the 2 count again. But he needs to come more. And Viscera just sits on Bray. Oh, and it looks like a Samoan drop just then. Viscera. Oh, close. With that splash. Viscera with that big tackle. I generally thought he actually won the match just then with that 2.9. Bray's coming back in with that belly to belly, and then a single leg Boston Crab. And Bray with that falling suplex. And a big uppercut there to get him back in the match. And there's that choke slam. Oh, incredibly close. You know what? This one might actually get that win. Are we going to see the fabled win for King Mabel? Uh-oh. And look at that big slam. No, Bray kicks out again. Oh, how many times are we going to get to see a 2.9? As Bray just attacks Viscera in the tree of woe. Oh, Viscera's hype now. Is this going to be his night? No! Belly to belly suplex there from Bray Wyatt. And another belly to belly. Oh, and the sidewalk slam from Viscera. Bit of a desperation move. It looks like he's getting ready to pin Bray again. And Bray was ready. Bray's going up top. And that elbow drop to the back of Viscera. We're past the halfway point of the match now. And that's that pancake slam. We saw that again earlier on, didn't we? And there's that spinning leg kick. Quite nimble for Viscera, really. Samoan drop. And Bray's up, but he is dazed. Wow, what a move. And there's that belly to belly again. And Bray with the senton. Viscera gets up straight away from it though. Uh-oh. Bray. No! Splash! This could be it. We saw this happen earlier. That's it. Viscera has won. Viscera has won. My word, that was a big win for Viscera. My word. $87% a heavyweight diving body press. Exactly the same finish as we saw earlier on with the women's match. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Ladies and gentlemen, I think what an event. What an event. That was crazy, wasn't it? But you know what we've got to do now? We've got to put all of these stats into the league tables. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. You might not be interested in this part. However, if you are, feel free to stick around as I get out the old spreadsheet. This is this really sad geeky bit. We're on week 15, so we're looking for week 14. And we are looking for the tables. And this shows everything. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the current, or week 14 league tables. We need to update it now to show the wins and losses for week 15. A big win for Viscera to put a big one in the W column to put him on -2. Wow, that really does change things for him. Bray Wyatt, what a shock, quite frankly, a shock. And that's puts him onto just a 1 now. Because obviously every time you win a match you get 2 points. If you lose a match you lose 1, and a draw is a 0, no change. So, what else did we see? We saw Terrell win her second match against Tori. So she gets 3 points there. Whereas Tori gets a second loss. And that puts it on 0. Ooh. Fabulous Moolah. Where is Moolah? There she is, right down the bottom there. And she gets her third loss. Oh dear, to put her on to -3. And Victoria rises as well. And she goes to 3 points too. Wow. And Charlotte getting her first win to even her out there, to put her on a 0. That was a big win for her. Eve Torres loses her third match to go on to -3. Wow. Then we saw we've got the tag team action. Strikeforce winning their second match to put them back onto 2 points. And the New Age Outlaws, who were on a roll, but sadly have lost their last match, so they're on -1. Oof. And finally, Baron Corbin, and George Steele. Oh, I'm wrong. I apologise. Moolah and Victoria was a draw, wasn't it? How dare I get that wrong? I did get that wrong, didn't I? So, Corbin and Steele, that was a draw. So that was no change. George Steele, oh dear, second draw for Steele. But no, I was wrong with the whole Moolah one. Moolah doesn't deserve that. She's on 2 points. She's still on -2. And she gets 2. So, Victoria, you don't get your win. Sorry, Victoria. Instead you get your draw. And you're still on 1 point. Oh dear. That does change things. Everything else is correct though. So, let's sort that out. Largest, smallest, expand the selection. So we've got Jimmy Snuka still on top. Jeff Jarrett is still the #1 contender. And Viscera is now not ranked bottom anymore. Mid-card, you've got Tito Santana. Bray Wyatt there, falling from the higher echelons there. Oh dear. Let's have a look at the women's. Let's sort this league out. Largest to smallest. So Sasha Banks still the champion, still looking for her #1 contender, which could be either Emma or Taryn Terrell. Looks like we might have to find that one out next week. And towards the bottom, Eve Torres and Deborah being not able to pick up a single victory so far. Let's have a look then at the tag team match. There's just the one tag team match, quite frankly. And that put Strikeforce up and New Age Outlaws down. But there we go, Strikeforce back into positive figures. New Age Outlaws back into negative figures there. And the Bushwhackers are reinforcing the bottom of the tables. And there we go, we can see that Vader and Young are the #1 contenders for the tag team championship, and we already know that Jeff Jarrett is the #1 contendership for Jimmy Snuka's TWF championship belt. We just need to find out who will be the #1 contender for Sasha Banks' women's championship. Will it be Emma or Taryn Terrell? Like I say, I think we'll find that out next week. Ladies and gentlemen, that does bring the TWF to a close for this week. Week 15. Tell you what, we've had some draws, haven't we? But we've had some fantastic matches. Those last 2 matches were fantastic. And a win for Viscera. Who saw that one coming? Bray Wyatt. Boy, you got to come back from that, boy. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the follow. We'll be back next Friday at 10 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, do take care. Look out for yourselves and each other. Have a good one. Stay safe. Good night.